All right, let's get started. Welcome to our masterclass on K-pop dance. Today, we're not just going to watch some cool videos, we're going to pull back the curtain and really understand what makes these performances so completely captivating. Let's dive in.
This quote right here, this is the core of everything we're talking about today. See, K-pop's global takeover isn't just about the music. It's about speaking a language that doesn't need any translation at all. So in this session, we're going to break down exactly how K-pop became so fluent. So first up, we've got to understand the big illusion at the heart of K-pop dance. Every single great performance is really a balance between two things. You've got the perfect machine, that's the flawless, synchronized group, and then you have the ghost in the machine. That's the individual charisma that gives it all a soul. The goal? To master both. I mean, you've all wondered this, right? You're watching, and it honestly looks like some kind of special effect, like it can't be real, but it is. So for our first lesson, we're going to deconstruct that illusion. Let's start with how they build the machine. Okay, let's get into it, building that perfect machine. Before any idol can really express themselves as an individual artist, the whole group has to learn to move as one. And the foundation, the very bedrock of that machine, is synchronization. So what does that even mean, really? Well, it's the art of perfect unity. Our brains are literally hardwired to love patterns and order. So when you see a dozen people hit the exact same move at the exact same millisecond, it just creates this deep wow feeling. It's clean, it's powerful, and it's so satisfying to watch. And listen, this doesn't happen by accident. It's all method. It's pure, relentless discipline. You can see it here. They're breaking music down to the tiniest beat to catch every little movement. They obsess over the angle of a wrist, the height of an arm, every single detail. They even practice without mirrors, so they build this almost psychic awareness of where everyone else is. It's an absolutely grueling process, all just to make something impossible look totally effortless. Okay, so here's a little homework for you. Go watch these performances, but I want you to watch them like you're studying them. Notice how 17 makes 13 people look like one single fluid organism. Check out that explosive, unified power from ITZY. And here's a pro tip for you. Go listen to the Steeler, and just listen for the sound of their shoes hitting the floor at the exact same time. It's wild. These groups, they are the masters of the perfect machine. But here's the thing about a perfect machine. It's impressive for sure, but it can also feel kind of cold, almost robotic. It doesn't really connect with you. To do that, you need a soul. You need the ghost in the machine. So for lesson 2, let's talk about the art of stage presence. Let's be super clear about the difference here, because this is maybe the most important part of our whole lesson today. Think of it like this. Technical skill is the what. Did you do the move correctly? It's the foundation. But stage presence, that's the why. Why can't I take my eyes off you? It's the charisma, the storytelling, the confidence. It's the stuff that makes you actually feel something.
And some idols are just absolute masters of this. Now, this ranking, this isn't just about who has the cleanest technique. It's about impact. It's about the artists who just own the stage and create a whole world the second they step onto it. They've found the ghost.
I mean, just take a look at our number 1, Taemin. There's a reason they call him the idol's idol. He turns the stage into his own private world, and he proves that true power on stage isn't always about being aggressive and loud. Sometimes it's about vulnerability, or sensuality, or just raw emotional storytelling. He doesn't just perform the song, he becomes it. Now let's contrast that with a totally different kind of ghost, J-Hope. His superpower is just this infectious, authentic joy. It's not fake, you can tell it's the real deal, born from his roots in street dance. He doesn't command the stage with quiet intensity. He does it by making every single person in the room feel the same pure happiness that he's feeling. So that brings us to the big question, right? How do you create these performers who can do both? How do you build a flawless machine that also has this powerful, captivating ghost living inside it? Well, the answer is in one of the most famous and intense systems in the entire entertainment industry. Yep, we're talking about the K-pop trainee system. The best way to think about it is like an artist incubator, or the most intense boot camp you can possibly imagine. They find young, talented kids and put them through years of training to mold them into these well-rounded entertainers before they ever see a public stage. And the investment companies make is just astronomical. Look at this number. That's the estimated cost just to find and train a single member of a group like Girls' Generation. That's how much they're betting on each and every one of these future idols. And you can see just how deep that training goes.
I mean, look at this list. It's not just about dance practice and singing lessons. They're learning languages, how to act in front of a camera, communication skills, fitness, even the little things like how to find your best angle for the camera. Every single piece of being a performer is drilled and polished until it's perfect.
Okay, so let's bring this all home. We've seen how the perfect machine gets built with all that intense discipline, and we've seen how the ghost gets woken up through pure artistic expression. Now let's tie it all back to where we started, the idea of dance as a universal language.
If you remember one thing from today, let it be this. The perfect synchronization, the machine, that's what makes you stop and watch. It's the spectacle. But it's the stage presence, the ghost. That's what makes you feel something. It's what makes you a fan. And K-pop's global power, it comes from being absolute masters of both.
And you know, it's a journey. No one just shows up with both skills perfectly honed. As a choreographer once said about watching an old Shiny video, you can literally watch them grow up as artists on stage. You can see them evolving from just skilled dancers into true performers over the years.
So I'll just leave you with this final thought to chew on. K-pop has used this incredible blend of precision and personality to speak to the entire world. But the art form is always evolving, always changing. So the real question is, what's it going to say next? What new stories will it tell? All right, that's all for today. Class dismissed.